Alright, so this is the top of our DVD shelf. Oh my god, look at all the dust. Oy. There's the top. And then on this side I picked up this pumpkin from Michael's. And then this vampire mask from Spirit Halloween last year as well.
Hey guys, what's up? Vegan and Wayne here, back again with another video. And as promised, we said we were going to go through the gargantuan task of going through this big old movie shelf over here. And
I cleared the top shelf.
Yeah, it needed rearranging anyways. It's getting kind of crazy.
And dusting.
And dusting. This isn't even all our movies. We got another shelf over there. It's mostly TV shows and stuff like that. But at any rate, we're going to go through these. There's a lot to get through, so I'm not going to elaborate and read the backs of every one. If there's one that piques your interest, you can always comment below, and I'll try my best to get back to you. Without further ado, let's get to it. In no particular order, it's just the order they're laying here next to me. Quentin Tarantino, Reservoir Dogs, classic, love it. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So,
are you gonna set them after you just
over here?
Okay.
But yeah, if you haven't seen this one, Ultraviolet, really good. Of course, Quentin Tarantino, Pulp Fiction. This is the one that put him on the map, and most of you, if you're watching this, I'm sure you know what it's about.
Well, most of these are in some kind of order because I just pulled them off of the shelf as they were. Yeah,
I'm noticing a theme here because now we move on with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I believe that's the last thing Tarantino did, and actually got some awards and did really well. I've actually only watched this once so far because it's epic. It's like over 3 hours, isn't it?
Yeah, we got that last Christmas during one of their Christmas sales at Walmart.
Yeah, so I've only watched it once, but from the one viewing, I really liked it. These are probably my favorite of all Tarantino's. Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. And it's one part spaghetti western, one part kung fu movie, and everything from the 70s B cinema rolled into one. You gotta love it. Inglourious Bastards. I need to watch this one again. I don't really remember it all that well, but I know it did really well. I think I only watched it like one time. This one is another favorite. Django.
We got that at the thrift store, I think.
Yeah, we got this thrift store, and again, Ultraviolet. It's got Jamie Foxx, Samuel L. Jackson, Leonardo DiCaprio, and it's well worth watching.
You're being attacked by your movies.
All right. Here we go. On the Road, the movie adaptation of one of my absolute favorite novels by Jack Kerouac, and it's really epic, really good.
Dollar Tree score.
Dollar Tree score, yeah, Dollar Tree Blu-ray, and it's directed by Walter Salles, I think is how you say his name, who also directed The Motorcycle Diaries, which is like a South American version of On the Road, based on the journals of Che Guevara.
Another Dollar Tree.
Yeah, another Dollar Tree. That's right. Pie. This was a early Darren Aronofsky film. He went on to do a lot of stuff. He did The Wrestler, and I know some other mainstream stuff, but this one is unlike those. It's all in black and white about a mathematician going crazy and a bunch of other stuff. Kind of experimental, really good. One of my favorites. Natural Born Killers, Oliver Stone. Again, you probably have all seen this. Definitely easily my favorite Oliver Stone movie. One of my favorite movies of all time, by David Cronenberg, based on the novel by William S. Burroughs, Naked Lunch. And yeah, if you haven't seen this and you like weird movies, you gotta watch it. It's just, I ain't even gonna try to describe it, but it's based on not only the novel Naked Lunch, but sort of the mythology and drawn from the life of William S. Burroughs. Fight Club, based on the novel by Chuck Palahniuk, and it's awesome. Brad Pitt, Edward Norton.
He wrote to Chuck Palahniuk, or whatever, however you say his name, and he sent you a letter back.
Yeah, and a box full of goodies. Dude's a weirdo.
He sent him his power animal. He sent him a little skunk. He said that was your power animal.
Yeah, you know they have power animals in this. When he went to rehab and they gave him the power animal, and he had the penguin. Well, I got the skunk. I don't know what he was trying to say, but anyways, this one is Factotum, based on the Charles Bukowski book of the same name. And I don't
think I've ever seen this. I didn't. This is the first time I'm seeing that we own this.
I think I've watched it one time.
How did you sneak that on the shelf?
Yeah, I need to give it another watch. I don't really remember it. All right, we're getting some Lynch here. Lynch is the man. And Lost Highway, starring what's his name, Bill Pullman, Patricia Arquette.
Can you guys tell the top shelf is his movies?
Yeah. Continuous in David Lynch, Mulholland Drive. This is one of my favorite David Lynch films. It wasn't when I first watched it, but with each viewing, it gets better and better and better.
We may have to pause when that gets high over there and put these back on the shelf and then continue.
All right.
Just to make this video manageable for you so you don't
we're
get
going to be breaking
buried.
This one.
A viewer
early
sent.
This year, a viewer sent in.
So awesome.
And because I was looking for it. And this one's really hard to find. You can tell it's a Hong Kong version.
After we did the video, he immediately watched it.
Yeah, and this one is another epic movie. It's like over 3 hours. So I've only watched it like 2 or 3 times. But this is probably, I don't know, it's hard to say a favorite David Lynch film. This is definitely up there.
That was his White Whale.
This and Mulholland Drive. And this one, often underrated, prequel to the TV show. We have the TV show on the other shelf, but Twin Peaks, Fire Walk with Me.
Are we going to show them the DVDs over there? Because we're showing them our DVD collection. We're going to have to do the
we're going to have to.
TV shows we have.
And this is one of my favorite films of all time, up there with Naked Lunch. David Lynch's Eraserhead, the classic midnight movie, and all shot in black and white, starring what's his name? I'm having a brain fart here. Nance, Jack Nance. He was in like everything up until Lost Highway was his last one, and he died. But classic movie. More David Lynch. Blue Velvet. This one's a classic. Kyle MacLachlan.
Everything David Lynch made is a classic for you.
Instant classic. And this one has just the ultimate performance by Dennis Hopper. He's like the most terrifying guy ever on film.
He is.
He did excellent. All right, I think we're out of David Lynch here. American Psycho. We touched this briefly in the last video.
It's got hair all over it.
Yeah,
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, we got this at a thrift
Gross.
store, I think, too. I don't know. But American Psycho. Not as good as the novel, but pretty good. Godzilla, King of Monsters. I'm a huge Godzilla mark. I had like all the OG Godzillas on VHS at one time before DVD became a thing. I need to get all of those eventually. But of the new American movies, it's excellent. All right, next we have The Rum Diary, based on the novel by Hunter S. Thompson. Good movie. Johnny Depp, as always.
It's not that great. It's got Amber Heard in it, so.
Yeah, she kind of ruins it. But that's why I haven't watched that one too much.
I was saying that I think any movie based on beatniks, you're going to want to see.
Yeah. Not that Hunter was really beat, but, you know, anything
You know what I mean.
literary.
Writers.
Anyway,
Anywho.
we got Rocky. We got Rocky 2. We got Rocky 3.
I'm
We
sensing
got
a
Rocky
theme.
4. We got Rocky 5. We have Rocky Balboa. I like Rocky. I never grew out of Rocky. I grew up in the 80s, and if you were in the 80s and you were a kid in the 80s, you probably saw this one like 10 million times.
And
What's that?
Creed.
Creed. We have Creed somewhere. I haven't grown out of them. Still haven't. We just watched Creed in, 1 and 2 just the other night.
Yeah, he's got Creed we found at the thrift store, and then he bought Creed 2 digitally a while back.
Yeah, I need that one on the video, or a DVD rather. Logan's Run, the classic, which I hadn't actually seen till we found this at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, that was part of their past, or this last Christmas.
I love movies from the 60s or 70s when they imagine what the future was like, the look, the furniture, the designs, everything. It's great.
If you're old, you're useless, and they're going to kill you once you hit 40. Or was it 30?
I think it was 30. Ah,
Couldn't even make it to 40.
Wow.
Jeez.
This is one of those
God.
ones that a guilty pleasure. Found this at the Dollar Tree. I thought it was going to be horrible, and I actually...
He put it on the top shelf.
I put it on the top shelf. I love it. It's a good movie. Now, some of these, to be fair, just got stuck on the top shelf above the row, so they're not necessarily top shelf worthy. 4 Rooms. We got this just like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, at the thrift store.
And I'll be honest, it's not as funny as I
I
remember.
thought this movie was hilarious when it came out.
Yeah.
We just tried to watch it last night, and we didn't make it past the witches.
It didn't age well, but you might like it. It's a bunch of shorts directed by different directors. One of them, of course, being Tarantino. Tim Roth plays the bellhop, kind of a Charlie Chaplin-esque.
Yeah, I was watching it last night. Like, why did I think this was so funny?
Big Trouble in Little China. Come on.
Classic.
Classic. You've seen this. It's a great
Jack
movie.
Burton
John
Express.
Carpenter.
Mm-hmm.
Classic Rosemary's Baby. We got this at the thrift store.
We
Sealed.
still haven't watched it.
We haven't watched it. Of course, we've seen it before a long time ago.
I stuck it on the
remember.
top shelf. It's top shelf worthy.
Speaking of top shelf worthy, another one based off Hunter S. Thompson book, again with Johnny Depp, Fear and Loathing. Fantastic performance by Johnny Depp. I mean, he's literally Hunter S. Thompson in this movie. And if you haven't seen it, Terry Gilliam movie, worth checking out. This one, a little more obscure, Journey to the West, Conquering the Demons.
Look how pretty that slipcover is.
Yeah, it's pretty. Magnet release.
Dollar Tree find.
Yeah, and we've actually watched this several
Multiple times. Mm-hmm, it's good.
Let's see. This one, Dollar Tree went 5 movies, giant monsters, that's my jam.
I know I didn't put that on the top shelf.
It's actually, I haven't watched all of it. It's actually not that great, but Hitchcock, Rear Window.
Which I still want.
Shadow of Doubt.
Shadow of a Doubt.
Yeah, Shadow of Doubt's my favorite Hitchcock.
Uncle Charlie is a bastard.
He is, but this is probably my second favorite.
Oh yeah,
Hitchcock
that was really
movie.
good.
The Monkey King 2.
Dollar Tree score.
And it's kind of tied in with the Journey to the West. There's a part 1 I think we have in here somewhere. I put this on the top shelf just because it has me on here. It's a bunch of data bent videos and artistry, called Pixel Hexing. The Warrior's Way. This is another one that just got stuck on the top shelf because I don't think we've watched it yet. But
I've seen it before. I like it.
I haven't seen it. Aha! Here's the Monkey King 1.
Mm-hmm. Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. Here's Kung Fu, The Punch of Death, and 500 movies. House of Flying Daggers.
Oh, the
Gate
Punch
of the
Death.
Ghost. Yeah.
Gate of the Ghost is good.
Yeah, Gate of the Ghost is good. Yeah, I like the old Kung Fu movies from the 70s.
I'm sorry I laughed. That was
It's
just
okay.
funny.
Most people do. Let us see. Let's go through this. Oh, be honest. I gotta watch it again and give it another chance. First,
It's
I'm
the
gonna care
artwork
for
for
it.
me.
The artwork is why this is top shelf. This is kind of turned out to display the art. It's awesome. I'm gonna give it another chance one day. Wolf
This
Cop.
is so funny.
I think you put this on the top shelf.
I did. It's funny.
It is kind of funny. Wolf Cop. It's the name says it all.
If we ever reach 500, we're going to be giving a copy away, I do believe.
Yeah, I believe so. Jim Jarmusch. I don't know, but he did Patterson. And
Adam Driver.
Yeah, and this one is a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably one of my favorite of his now that I've actually watched it all the way through just recently.
Yeah, he got this for me for my birthday. That was just a few months ago. Well,
Yeah.
a few months ago. It was last month.
Yeah.
Time means nothing anymore.
Yeah, this one is really, really good. It's one of his top ones now. But his top one will always be Dead Man.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Western, but not your conventional Western. It's
No.
like a very...
The soundtrack, too.
Yeah, great
It's got
soundtrack.
Iggy Pop.
It's got soundtrack by Neil Young, but Iggy Pop stars in it, along with a bunch of other people. Johnny Depp, obviously. Crispin Glover is a small
Doesn't
role.
everybody else feel like after 2020 that time moves just differently now?
2020 was eternal.
2020
2021
felt
is
like
moving.
2020 felt like a decade within itself.
Let's look at some more Jarmusch movies. Only Lovers Left Alive.
Oh, I love this one and the soundtrack.
That's probably like top 3 of his. Dead Man and
The
Patterson
main
and this
vampire
one.
in this reminds me of you with the weird music and.
Yeah, this one has a great soundtrack
Mhm.
from Jarmusch's band.
Why are there hairs on these
I know.
movies? What the?
Of course, this is another one of his, The Dead Don't Die, which
Look at Bill Murray,
yeah, all star.
Adam Driver,
Very
that one chick from Big Love.
Oh yeah. Chloe Savini.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of dry humor and it breaks the fourth
Oh, it's
wall.
got Tom Waits.
Tom Waits. Tom Waits is awesome. Probably
Oh,
one of the
geez.
greatest vampire movies of all time.
No way.
Try easily.
No.
John Carpenter's Vampires. We had debates on this at our house.
Horrible.
It's horribly good.
Whatever.
Then we got some more Kung Fu, Blood of the Dragon, and some Duel of the Iron Fist, Equal Call Champion, Militant Eagle. This one is really good. The Station Agent, starring what's
Peter
his name?
Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage, and yeah, it's just
It's really good. He's
good
a train chaser and inherits a train depot house or whatever.
yeah. It's
That's
some
good.
people might think it's slow, but it really it's a good drama about
We got that one
people.
on eBay. I've
Chow
seen
Yun
this
Fat,
before.
Curse of the Golden Flower.
That one's really good.
Yeah.
I don't know why I haven't watched that
Yeah,
one.
he's a good
I
actor.
watched it on TV.
The Butterfly Sword. The Bruce Lee Action Pack. A Woman, a Gun, and a Noodle Shop.
That one was good.
It's funny. It's a comedy, actually. Haven't watched this yet. It's still sealed. The Assassin.
Bet he thinks it's going to be good enough to put it on the top shelf.
A lot of the kung fu got put on the top shelf. We're almost done with top shelf stuff. Hey, there's my pug. Coming to
Look, she got her old tore up Dollar Tree hedgehog sewed up.
Good girl. Friday 13th. This is the 8-movie collection. Has everything up to part 8, which is good. I don't need part 9.
Well, you got that when you got that Once Upon a Time in
Yeah, this
wherever.
was part of the big Walmart Christmas sale. And because I had some of these individually and I needed them all, and I just bought the bullet and got that. I'm a Jason
You
Mark.
bit the bullet.
He's my favorite of the slashers. And Jason
Oh, God.
X.
You guys, we went to the theater to see this when it came out. It was me and him and one other person in the whole theater watching this crap.
It's good.
Horrible.
It's kind of horrible. This was the remake. We got this at a thrift. This is the Antique Mall.
Yep.
Killer Cut, which actually they made a lot of remakes of horror
Did they
movies
have this
around
eventually
time.
at Dollar Tree too?
Yeah, I think we have it on Blu-ray somewhere.
Yeah.
The Dollar Tree.
Miss
What?
Mama, what are you
A
doing?
lot of the remakes of slasher movies at this time period sucked, but this one was good.
Hey,
Hey, Mama.
what are you doing? I'm gonna get that hedgehog. I'm gonna get your hedge. Look at its belly where it was sewn up. It's not gonna last long. She's gonna rip them guts out again.
No. Sonic Youth is basically 23 music videos for all their music videos when they were on a major label. One of my favorite bands. Classic. Again,
Oh, I
most
love that.
everybody I imagine knows what the Rocky Horror Picture Show is. Planet Terror.
Those are the Antique Mall. I thought it's all right. It's not
It's all
bad.
right. I would rather have Death Proof. When we first got this, I kind of thought they were both on here, but it's just the one.
It was only $1.
This one.
Did she just jump on your back?
What we doing, Mama? And people are gonna give me crap about this one, but this one is awesome. I
This
love
was
this
sent
movie.
by Victor.
Yep. And dude, your movie made it to the top shelf.
It's top shelf. We thought it was going to be goofball corny, but it ended up being. He was saying that it was like Lynch.
No, not
not
Lynch.
like
more like,
what were
more
you
like
saying?
Dada.
Oh yeah.
It's Dada as very theater of the absurd, and if you kind of put all your notions aside and just realize you live in this world where this tire is alive, then as absurd as that sounds, it's good. But this movie is money, and it's swingers, a young baby face looking Vince Vaughn.
He's
and
a baby.
if you were a kid, like in your early 20s or whatever, early 90s or the 90s when swing was going through the resurgence and into swing at all, then you're gonna like this movie.
All right, let's put these back on the top shelf, and then we'll show you guys the second shelf. Which the second shelf for me are like my top.
Yeah, so she's probably gonna interject a lot more.
We'll see.
All right, so now we're on to the next shelf.
Which are my maybe top shelf movies. We'll have to see.
We'll just see what we got
I
here.
can't really remember what I have exactly.
I noticed that it's going to be a lot of horror movies here, including Subspecies 1, 2, and 3.
That is better than your vampires movie.
Hardly.
You got Radu.
Radu speaks like a vampire Marlon Brando, but it's those are kind of funny. Salem's Lot. This one's the 90s one, right?
Yep,
With
Rob Lowe.
And
Which I prefer over the original.
yeah, what is this? The original here?
That's the original.
It's like 1,000,000 hours long. It was a mini series, right?
The Rob Lowe one.
Oh, this one wasn't it too? I forget.
I don't remember.
I don't know. It's
But I
a
like
long
them
movie.
both, but if I had to pick one to watch, I would pick the remake.
This is a nice steel book. You can't talk about vampires. You got Rockstar
It's better than the vampires.
Lip syncing to Corn.
Shut up.
That's okay. But I don't know. It's all right. It's all right.
At least he's not asking the preacher if he got wood.
Lost Boys.
Yeah.
One of your favorites.
You know it. I was so excited when this was coming out. I couldn't wait. And then when it came out on VHS, I must have watched that tape. I memorized the whole damn movie's dialogue.
Somehow I did not see this when I was a teenager. I didn't actually see this till we were together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how
So
I missed it. Of course, I didn't miss this one. This one's a classic.
It's probably one of my favorite movies ever.
Yeah, Return of the Living Dead, and we've talked about it several times on this channel, so hopefully you know by now. But classic zombie 80s movie. Interview with the Vampire. This one was huge back in the day. Fright Night 2. This is the Fright Night
remake.
Yep.
That's you got me that for my birthday.
That's right. You just got that. I know you were looking for it. Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Very good.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I like vampire movies.
This was I forgot you had this, the revival of Dark Shadows.
Which I like.
Okay, cool. I never watched that one. Speaking of Dark Shadows.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
As a comedy, Dark Shadows
sake. Once you
it's not meant to be like the original, because I watched the original series with my mom.
Yeah.
Well, she watched it with her mom when it first came out, and then it was played on repeat on V32 with Dr. Paul Bearer. So I watched the reruns with my mom.
This one has a pretty good cast. Johnny Depp obviously also has Helena Bonham Carter, Eva Green from Penny Dreadful. That's a good movie.
It is.
Daybreakers?
It's a vampire one. Remember that everybody's a vampire and the vampires are running low on humans.
Oh,
and they're trying to make synthetic blood.
Got Willem Dafoe.
Yep.
Oh.
Yes.
Final Girls. That's a good one.
I think Arthur sent that one.
Yeah, we talked
for a
about
trade.
Yeah, this is a good homage to 80s slasher films.
Yeah,
so
that's on my top shelf.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
And then Victor sent this one, I do believe.
Another
which I
homage
love.
to the time period if you grew up in the time where you had VHS games. Yeah, and a very 80s inspired movie. That one's a lot of fun.
It is.
Okay.
This was a Dollar Tree one, I think, where the guy dies and he comes back. It's like a zombie.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that one now. But he's still like fighting crime or something? Right?
Yeah.
Return of the Living Dead Part 2.
Which is good. It's got the same guys again, Frank and... Oh my god, I'm brain farting it.
Freddy.
Frank and Freddy.
And they're playing different...
No, not Frank. Frank was the boss, right?
It's Freddy and... How are you forgetting this?
Shh. Oh no.
No, Bert was the boss.
Bert. Yeah, Bert. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, they're reprising different characters,
but they're still in,
yeah,
they're grave robbers.
Trick or Treat.
That's a good one.
Pretty fun movie.
I forgot about that one. I was watching it with our daughter, and then it's like, there's naked stuff in here.
I didn't know it was.
I was thinking it was like kid friendly.
I thought it was like a kids movie.
I did too, and then it's like, maybe not.
Nightmare on Elm Street 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
1 was terrifying when I was a kid.
Yes.
Everybody knows.
We got that from the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, we got that at the Dollar Tree. Everybody knows that one. It's a classic. Fido.
I know you don't like it.
It's
I liked it because it was just a different take on the zombie.
I don't hate it. But,
it's like even when you're dead, you still have to work.
Yeah, it's set in like the 1950s.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. This one's pretty campy. Some campy fun.
Mm-hmm. I liked it. It was Dollar Tree find. It was worth it.
Yeah, that's right. And another campy one, Dead and Breakfast.
With a good cast. Look at that Blockbuster sticker on there.
Yeah, we got this in a Blockbuster to tell you how long we had this one. It's a good one.
It had the one fighter guy. What was his name? He was the owner of the place.
Oh, Carradine.
Yeah, Carradine was in it.
Yeah, Bill.
And it had Negan, the guy who's Negan.
Oh, he was the town sheriff.
Yeah, he was the
It's
cop.
worth watching. It's got some good people in it.
Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead. This is the one with Ving Rhames.
Why is it? Is it still sealed? It's just dusty.
Just dusty. We haven't touched it in a while, but it's a good movie. Not as good as the original Dawn of the Dead, but
I don't know. I like that one.
Joker.
We got from Target on their Christmas deal.
Joaquin Phoenix
$5 or $6.
is a great actor, and he just knocked that one out of the park. I Saw the Dead with Dominic Monaghan.
This is a good one.
Angus Scrimm, the tall man from Phantasm. This is a funny movie.
It is. I got that one from eBay.
Everybody knows what
Dollar
this
Tree.
is. And we got that at the Dollar Tree. Paranorman. Cute movie. Whew, a lot of movies here. Everybody knows this. This is the classic.
We're just on the second shelf.
Yeah. This should have been on my shelf. Freddy versus Jason.
That
man.
should be. Put that crap on your shelf.
I marked out when this movie came out.
Kidding.
Everybody grew up wanting to know Freddy versus Jason. What would happen? Who would win? Obviously, Jason would. But this was a good movie. This is like a documentary, I guess, with all the boogeymen. I don't remember.
Where did we get that?
I have no idea. It just sort of showed up.
Oh no.
Ooh, spooky. The Omen. This is the remake.
Yeah, why is it still sealed? Did we get this from the Dollar Tree?
Maybe. It has Joey Styles, Liev Schreiber, Mia Farrow's in it. A new generation of terror. We've never watched that. Oh, I've never seen it. Everybody knows The Exorcist. Spooky. The Devil Inside.
Yep.
Oh, I remember that. Good possession movie. Here's a good cast
Possession
for you.
documentary kind of thing.
Keanu Reeves, Al Pacino. Hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha.
That's a good cast.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Despite Keanu Reeves' Florida accent.
Oh yeah, that's horrible. It's atrocious.
Here's another one. Constantine. Keanu
There's
Reeves.
like a layer. Yep, that's a good one.
Amityville Horror. Is this
I think that's Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, this is the remake. Which isn't. It's not as good.
Miss Pug, what are you doing?
Here's the original,
Oh yeah.
which spooked me out. When I was a kid, Tutu. I loved those old Amityville books. As Above, So Below.
Oh, this one, my daughter's. She does, our daughter, whatever, you know what I mean? She is terrified of this one. I don't know why, but this one spooks her out.
It's very claustrophobic.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. It's all underground and like the Beneath the Streets of Paris.
Mm-hmm.
World War Z. I thought this one was
Yeah, we picked that one from, hey, what do you mean,
It's okay.
It's good, I liked it.
Yeah, we got this at Big Lots.
Mm-hmm.
Warm Bodies.
Dollar Tree from previous Christmas.
Yep. This is one of my favorite zombie movies. Shaun of the Dead.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's
I like it.
okay.
It's funny. Here's one of my favorites. Stanley Kubrick's The Shining.
Mm-hmm.
Again, a classic. What is there to say about it other than Jack Nicholson is great in it? Classic. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Yeah, like, shh, don't say it that much.
He's kind of cool, dude. It. The original with Tim Curry. Pennywise the Clown. Spoofy. The Witches. I might have watched that. I don't know.
The little boy goes to the hotel with his grandma.
Yeah.
And they're witches, and they turn him into a little mouse.
I get that one confused with this one.
Hocus Pocus.
Focus. And
I really like this one.
Ava's Possession. A good spin on the genre.
It's not like the best movie ever, but it's not bad.
Yeah, and this one was $1.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm gonna pause and get the third shelf movies down.
All right, so let us continue. For those still with us, hopefully you are. This is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. Phantasm. We talked about this a few weeks back, I believe. Just weird horror movie. I love it. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Oh, you're gonna be surprised at how kick-ass this movie is.
Oh, that's his movie, by the way.
It's a great documentary if you're into documentary films.
Wait, if you had to pick one of your favorites, would it be John Carpenter's Vampires or Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter? Putting you on the spot.
I think Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter would win. Just because, like I said, I'm a sucker for documentaries.
It's not a documentary.
Scary stories to tell in the dark.
That was pretty good.
Yep. I kind of remember it. Getting attacked by movies here. Pulse.
Freaky Deaky.
Yeah, that is the remake.
I think we have the original too. We got from
do.
the Dollar Tree.
We do.
A lot of these are from Dollar Tree. and FYE, I do believe.
Yep. Here's Mirrors 2.
Spooky.
Dollar Tree.
I should have got the other mirrors at the Goodwill.
Yeah, you would have had both.
But like I said, mirror horror related stuff freaked me out.
Is it Insidious 3?
Dollar Tree.
Yep. Even
So glare.
though you have.
You got me that for Christmas a couple Christmases
it's
back.
got-
It's a glare.
Oh.
Yeah.
Four
If you
movie
hold it that way,
collection.
the glass sliding door is open.
Yep. But Insidious movies are cool.
Mm-hmm.
Spooky. Haunting in Connecticut. Another is it a haunting or possession? I kind of forget. I don't know.
You just have to watch it to find
Yeah.
out.
The Gift. It's got a pretty all-star cast too.
Yeah, I thought this was really good.
Kate Blanchett, Giovanna Ribisi,
Abby.
Keanu Reeves, Katie Holmes, Greg Kinnear, Hilary Swank. It's a drama, right? Thriller,
Yeah.
I would say. The Fog. Is this the original or what?
No, it's
I
a
don't
remake.
know. Yeah. Spooky movie.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
Oh, speaking of spooky.
Hereditary. I can't get the wife to watch this one again. She watched it once and
I may be one and done. That one's just too freaky. I like his Midsummer.
oh yeah, Midsummer's really great too.
Hereditary. Mm-mm.
The Conjuring 1 and 2.
Both I like. And I got that from Walmart for $5.
Yeah.
And then later they had them both at the Dollar Tree,
Yep.
which I got. Well, they were on Blu-ray, so why not?
Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. This is a good one.
Pure evil never really
It
dies.
doesn't. It just doesn't.
It's a fact. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, everybody knows that. This one is a spooky one about EVP starring Michael Keaton.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good one. 13 Ghost, which was obviously the remake, but not bad for a piece of the early 90s. Look at that slipcover.
Yeah, we got that
Shiny
from the
base.
thrift store. No? I think we got this when it first came out.
Yeah, I know you like this movie a lot.
Mhm.
First came out. Yeah.
I like M. Night. I don't care what anybody says. When we get to the third shelf, you'll see that.
Yep. The
Or no,
Martian.
we're on the third shelf. The fourth shelf.
Yep. Martian, Matt Damon.
Mm-hmm. That's a good movie.
Good movie. I approve of the soundtrack and the blatant use of David Bowie. The Others.
This
starring
is the
Nicole
one we
Kidman.
got at the thrift
Yeah,
store
we
down
got
the
this in
road.
thrift store. And yeah.
That
Nicole
had a
Kidman.
curve in it.
Yeah, it had a curve. Cursed werewolf movie starring Christina Ricci.
Mm-hmm. And the one guy who's in all of the zombie movies. What's his name? Just show his face. They'll know.
Yeah.
See? He's in... Let me zoom in on it. He was in the... Isn't that him?
No, that's the dude from Dawson's
Not him,
Creek.
the kid.
The kid.
All right, just never mind. I don't know what I'm
No.
talking about. I thought he was in the zombie movies with Woody Harrelson.
Oh, yeah, that kid.
Mhm.
That is him.
Oh,
I forget
okay.
his name. Yeah, somebody else. Jesse Eisenberg.
Yep.
Carrie, getting the remake.
Yep. Dollar Tree.
This one's a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. It's
Again.
got sexy Thor.
Nice spin on a genre. Blair Witch 2, Book of Shadows.
I like that one.
I don't really remember it too well. I know I've watched it.
Got this from Dollar Tree. It's got that kid who was in Fear the Walking Dead.
I've never
The little
watched this.
druggy kid everybody said looked like Johnny Depp.
Yeah. Oh, this one's dusty. Let me wipe this off for you guys.
How embarrassing.
We got this at the thrift store. We haven't watched it yet, but we've seen it. I've seen it a few times.
I watched it.
Yeah, it's good. Milk, based on a true story.
Mm-hmm.
Great performance by Sean Penn.
Yep.
Josh Brolin's in there too.
Mm-hmm.
James Franco. That's
Yep.
right. He's in that. That's a good movie.
Yeah, James Franco played his boyfriend.
Yeah, that was a really good movie. We got this recently from an anonymous viewer.
Which
and-
is awesome. I appreciate that so much because I love Midsummer.
Yeah.
We watched it immediately.
Yeah, I actually like this a little better than Hereditary.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the writing was a little better. We got this too from the same
mhm.
person, Come to Daddy.
Yeah, which
And
was good.
It's got, I forget his name, the dude from Pontypool who I like a
It's
lot.
got a nice twist.
And yeah, it's got a good twist. Elijah Wood. It's well
Mhm.
worth watching.
Yep.
It's a one that's not, I don't think it's as big, so you might not have heard it, so check it out.
Definitely.
Another copy of Return of the Living Dead, just because you can't have enough copies.
I think I got a couple of them because they came with the little coloring books from the ones they had at the Dollar Tree.
And you guys who've been watching the channel will remember the search for this. Fright Night, the original.
Which I broke down and got on Amazon, which we eventually saw at the Goodwill.
Yeah. But anyway, classic.
That's
movie.
why I want
Classic.
I want to find Coraline.
Yeah.
But I'm holding off because I know I could get it from Amazon, but what if I find it at a thrift store?
Mm-hmm. Here's Number on Elm Street 3 and 4.
That we got sent from Arthur.
Yep. Which we totally
Which I
appreciate
love.
because we were looking for Dream Warriors.
Yeah, and got Patricia Arquette.
Friday the 13th Part 3. This was on the top shelf, but it got moved.
It got, yeah.
Demoted.
You got that pack.
Nightmare on Elm Street, DOG. I guess we have a couple of copies of that now. Evil Dead 2.
That scared the crap out of me. We talked about it in that one video.
Yeah, that's just an awesome movie. Bruce Campbell's the man. Oh, let's see.
I mean, it doesn't scare the crap out of me now, but when it first came out when I was younger, it did.
Totally. Final Destination 1 and 2. I think these movies warped a lot of people. Just
yeah, nobody will get behind a semi-truck hauling logs without thinking, oh, geez.
I will not. The Forgotten.
That's really good.
Julian Moore.
UFOs.
Yeah, it's not a bad movie. The Hitchhiker, a collection of 10 Tales of Terror from HBO. We haven't actually watched this. I think we watched one.
I think I got this at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah. I basically bought it because I saw Gary Busey was in one of them. Gary Busey. Jeepers Creepers.
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree, classic. Mayhem.
Oh, yeah, we got that at Dollar Tree.
Yeah, and I kind of remember that one. Yeah.
Everybody Gets Rage. Oh,
Here's
God.
a classic.
Oh,
we actually went
geez.
out and paid $5 for this. Shocker! That's a Wes Craven flick from the late '80s. See who remembers that one out there. It's a fun movie though. Silent Hill. I've never actually watched this one. Have you?
Yeah, of course. That's my movie.
Sleepy Hollow. What's his name?
Yeah, my mom was hoping that when he did the Dark Shadows with Johnny Depp that he was going to make it like the Sleepy Hollow and the wardrobe and the atmosphere, but then he went and made it like he did, and I don't think she ever watched it.
Yeah, I don't think she did.
Because she was a big Dark Shadows fan, and
huge.
that's just blasphemous to her.
Fear Inc.
That's pretty good. Dollar Tree.
Classic 80s film. Say Anything. I like John Cusack.
Don't hold it on the side. It's all the dust stuck to the... Ugh,
I like John Cusack, and he's
I need to dust these things off.
Halloween 2. Classic. The Conjuring 1 and 2.
Yeah, excuse me. We picked those up from the Dollar Tree because they were on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Even though I had the 2 already on
yeah.
or not I was going to say VHS. You know what I mean.
All right. Let's see. Blade Runner, the OG classic. Harrison
Dollar Tree
Ford.
find.
Man of Steel.
Sexy Superman.
The Mummy with Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, finally found that at the thrift store down the road.
Peggy Sue Got Married.
That's a good one.
Kathleen Turner and Nicolas Cage.
Yep.
I like Nicolas Cage. The Watchmen, Director's Cut.
It's a good movie.
I Am Legend.
Yep. That's what everybody was talking about when the vaccines were rolling out, referring to that movie.
Yeah. Classic. If you grew up in the 80s.
Pick that up from
You've
Target.
probably seen this quite a few times. The Hunger Games, Catching Fire.
Both of those are Dollar Trees.
Some more Brendan Fraser, Journey to the Center of the Earth. Some classic Bill Murray, Stripes.
I'd never seen that.
Yeah.
And now that I've seen it, it's okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
I like Bill Murray.
I do like Bill Murray. Carrie.
Look at that
Classic.
cover. That was cool.
Yeah, it's a cool cover. The Last Exorcism, Part 2. But it wasn't the last. Yeah, spoiler alert. Yeah. Here's another Dollar Tree one. The Shadows Collection includes 8 movies, none of which we have watched yet.
But we will eventually.
We will. I mean, we got
You got to be in the mood to watch a movie.
Yeah, you'll notice we got a lot we've never watched, and you'll see that. Psycho Circus. This is another one we keep around.
I like the movies.
Yeah, but the cover art rules.
Dollar Tree. Look at that cover art.
It has the Brotherhood of Satan, Torture Garden, and the Creeping Flesh. So it's got, I mean, it's like classic ones at least.
Yep.
So we'll get around to watching those, and
We have watched. Oh my God! Why do we still have this?
for
Ooh.
the cover, I guess. There's
The cover, the big sperm.
There's Wadzilla.
Look at this trash.
And I don't know, we still have this one. But with that said, it's time to move on to another
To the
shelf.
fourth shelf.
All right, guys. So you may notice the pile of movies is getting bigger for each shelf. That's because they're literally getting double stacked and stacked in front of each other and stacked every which way. Because there's a lot.
He's even cracked open his bang.
Yeah. So I got my Froze Rosé, and I'm ready to do some more videos. So without further ado, got a lot to get through. A Ghost Stories are on Casey
I'm gonna
Affleck.
turn it a little because that thing. Yep.
This one is really good, actually. It's one of those that starts off kind of slow. But
I hated it. I thought, oh my God, it's so boring. But then at the end, I was like, oh, this is such a good movie.
yeah, it's not conventional
You have to be
storytelling.
patient.
It is not conventional at all, which is why I like it. 12 Monkeys, Bruce Willis, Brad Pitt. You've probably seen it. Classic Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkinhead.
We got this at the Dollar Tree, and
I was excited to find it.
because it's pretty awesome.
This is one of those clearance Big Lot movies where it didn't really cost $5.
Cloverfield 1 and 2.
It was like 50 cents.
I like the original Cloverfield. 2 was okay, but
We still haven't opened it.
yeah.
Like I said, we're going to watch our movies. You just have to be in the mood
Yeah.
or you'll be on your phone.
Here's a Pirates of the Caribbean. Here's another Pirates of the Caribbean. Here's another Pirates of the Caribbean. So
Look
a
at
lot
those
of
slip
Jack
covers.
Sparrow. Yeah, they put nice design into those. Here another Darren Aronofsky film, The Wrestler, which is a really good movie.
Yeah.
It's yeah, good.
Sorry,
good
guys.
drama.
It is. Get comfortable. We're going through
Worth
a lot
watching.
of videos.
Star Trek. Which one is that? Just
The Sexy Captain.
the sexy captain. Really. Here's the OG Dawn of the Dead.
We found it Goodwill.
Yeah, I like this movie. That one's a fun one. Even though I didn't like a lot of his movies, that one was really good. Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Goodwill.
Yeah, Goodwill. It's a fun movie. Clerks 2. Got this at Goodwill. And you know, you probably know what Clerks is. We need Clerks 1 now.
Yeah.
It's much better. Clerks 2 is okay.
It's okay.
I don't know what to grab. I just want everything to collapse on me.
It's dangerous.
Here's a pile of Blu-rays. The Batman Lego movie. Which I didn't know what to expect from these Lego movies I'd never watched. And we watched this one and it pretty much cracked me up the whole time.
He was laughing.
There's a lot of adult humor. I had no idea. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, another classic of the 80s, early 90s.
Dollar
the
Tree
latest.
score.
St. Vincent
That's really good.
is a touching little movie, and again, Bill Murray just.
It's wrapped, and you're saying, how do you know it's really good? It's not
We
been
watched
opened.
it.
We've watched it on
we just flew-
TV.
that's why we were stoked to find it. But you know, Bill Murray knocks everything out of the park. This is one of those ones you saw. I probably saw some videos of us looking everywhere for it, and I finally ordered it off of Amazon.
And we haven't found it yet like we did Fright Night.
Yeah, Season of the Witch. I'm not sorry that I bought it. It's going to be a Halloween tradition now.
Yep.
I think I like it better than the other one. It's just weird. Killer Cut.
That we got from the Dollar
and
Tree
you saw
drop.
that earlier, but we needed the Blu-ray.
And the same with the Queen of the Damned. They had it on Blu-ray.
Yep. We got all 3 Matrix films.
Yep.
On 1 Blu-ray. I like part 1 the best. The other 2, I could probably leave
Abby,
them.
we let you 2 out.
This is another good Dollar Tree film. If you're into punk rock culture, CBGBs, and all that stuff, you're probably going to enjoy this this movie. Okay, where do I go now? Flying through without further ado. Silence of the Lambs, classic. Anthony Hopkins. What's her name? Jodie Foster
Yep.
is good in that. The Thing. This was the remake, or it wasn't a remake. Someone corrected me before. It was a prequel, but it wasn't as good as the other one. Day After Tomorrow, disaster flick.
Oh, I like that one.
John Cusack in the.
You really like
Ring.
that one.
Yeah, of course I like Edgar Allan Poe, and I like all the literary referencing.
Another
in the
Dollar Tree
movie.
score.
Yeah, so that was a nice one, and again, John Cusack. The Curse of La Llorona.
Spooky.
Underworld, Kate Beckinsale.
Classic.
Pan's Labyrinth.
That one's so good.
I've actually not watched
Now I just
it.
need to get the David Bowie Labyrinth.
Yeah, that's a good one. Here's some Harry Potter, Chamber of Secrets, Sorcerer's Stone.
I don't like the woman who made them, but I'm not gonna hold that against the movies.
Yeah, that's good because you got a lot more Harry Potter.
I got all
here.
of them.
Yeah, you got all of them. So all the Harry Potters.
Yep. Separate the you know. Anyway.
Yeah, separate the two. This was a fun one. Race with the Devil. I don't think we watched the other movie in there yet.
No.
Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry.
Yeah, we have to watch Dirty Mary.
But classic Peter Fonda and Race with the Devil was a lot of fun.
It was. They come across some Satanists and all hell breaks loose.
Good 70s flick. Living Among Us.
I like this vampire movie. It was a Dollar Tree one. And they do, like, the vampires come out like they did in True Blood. And there's a documentary. People going to see what they're like.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to like it. It was actually a fun movie.
Yep.
Here's talking about an all-star cast. This one has Tilda Swinton, Vincent D'Onofrio, Keanu Reeves, Benjamin Bratt, Gary Garner, Vince Vaughn, and it centers around a teenager who still sucks his thumb and he's going through all sorts of growing up, sort of.
I think that was a Dollar Tree one too.
It was, as was this one, Jack Goes Home.
Mm-hmm.
With which Culkin was it? Rory?
Yeah, the one that was in Signs.
Yeah. Best Man Down. I don't know what that is.
It's he gets married and his best man dies.
Well,
but it's still like a comedy.
Stigmata with Patricia Arquette. Kind of remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Stakeland.
That was what we found at the Dollar Tree, which I enjoyed.
Yep.
It was a while ago, but still.
Frank. Good movie. I enjoyed this one a lot.
We had to get it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, I got it on Blu-ray.
The guy under the mask is Sexy Magneto.
Sexy Magneto, but it's a good movie. Checking out. Blade.
Classic. That's a good vampire movie too.
Sushi Girl.
That was really good. I didn't think it would be.
Didn't think it would be, but
it was, Dollar Tree. It's gonna be crappy.
Yeah, and honestly,
I just judged it from the cover.
Personally, I hadn't seen Mark Hamill do much of anything besides Luke Skywalker, so to see him doing something so different was like, man, he's really good. That's a good movie. The Exorcism of Molly Hartley. This is one of my favorite comedies. I'm not usually much of a comedy guy, but I love this movie.
I like that Jason.
Yeah, Jason Schwartzman. Dustin Hoffman is really good, and Mark Wahlberg is really funny in it as well. Jude Law, Naomi Watts. Yeah, this one's got a pretty good cast too. Lily Tomlin. Funny, philosophical humor. Fallen with Denzel Washington, John Goodman. Get a stoner comedy there. Pineapple Express. Some M. Night Shyamalan. The Happening.
Look at that slipcover. The plants.
Yeah, Mark
Wahlberg. We're
Wahlberg.
vegan, and we always hear people tell us, well, plants have feelings too. Well, in this case, they did, and they were pissed off, and they killed people. So that was shocking for us.
M. Night Shyamalan.
The
Village.
I didn't hate it. I don't hate M. Night, even his crappy The Lady in the Water.
Lady in the Water was way different than I thought it would be when I watched it.
Look at that slipcover.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And if you can see her eyes opening and closing.
But I like M. Night. I'm not ashamed.
This one has a blockbuster sticker too. It's one of those movies we thought was going to be really crappy, but it turned out to be one of just a movie.
That should be on the top shelf.
We watched this movie time and time again.
I like it. Read the signs.
We probably watch this like once a year.
We watch it more than once.
It's got Ray Wise in it.
Oh, yeah, we love him.
Leland Palmer of Twin Peaks, and Lynn Shay is in it as well. And
I love her, and I love him. They're a couple.
Yeah, they're a great couple.
And they were also, I think we kept that other one with Spermzilla or whatever, Wadzilla, because they're both in that too, Ray Wise, and
yeah, they're both
she's
in it.
it.
That's one of the things that sold that one. We Don't Belong Here.
That was, I think, his last movie.
Anton Yelkin. Yeah, so I've never watched that one.
It's all right.
Alien.
Classic.
You all know what that is. The Notebook. I know I've never watched that.
Yeah, that's mine.
I don't even know what it is. VHS.
I mean, that's a good horror movie. I don't hate it.
Contact with
Jodie Foster
and what's his name? McConaughey. This is a triple pack. We got this at
Dollar General.
I got it basically because it has Escape from New York, which is freaking classic, John Carpenter, and I like Leaving Las Vegas a great deal too. It was super depressing, so I haven't watched it again yet. The Innkeepers.
Oh, that's
Pretty good
so
movie.
scary. That should be on my second shelf.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
I mean, I like movies where it's not right in your face with computer stuff. It's just leave it up to your imagination.
We got this one at Goodwill. John Cusack, High Fidelity, which is, you know, it's good. Good. The Pulse.
Pulse, that's the original. That's spooky.
Butterfly Effect 1 and 2.
We got from the Dollar Tree. I know you guys, some of you hate it when I say Dollar Tree so much, but we get a lot of our movies from the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, but you can actually find some good stuff there.
And I like having physical media because if the power, like the Wi-Fi goes out, you know, it's on not the service you have, but a different one, you know.
1408.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Again, John
kind of lost me at the halfway mark, but the first part of it's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it. Vanishing on 7th Street with, what's his name? Man, I'm having a lot of brain farts today. Leguizamo.
Well, it's one of those movies they don't really explain what's happening. Just everybody disappears.
Yep. Which I kind of
when
like.
It gets dark, you'll disappear. So you have to stay in the light.
I don't like movies that spell out everything for me. I like to figure it out. Signs. This is my favorite Shyamalan film. I don't care for a lot of his other ones.
That's probably one of my favorite Halloween movies to watch.
Yeah, of course, UFOs kind of freak me out.
They do. It was all over the news about the Navy stuff and the triangle.
Yeah, we were watching that this morning.
Pyramid-shaped UFOs. So he's like, oh my God.
So this one's not over-the-top scares. It's just slow and tense.
And it's got Joaquin.
And it builds up.
I don't really much care for Mel Gibson, if I'm being honest, as a person. But try to separate the artist from,
that's what I try to do. This one was a Dollar Tree one that kind of surprised us. I mean, it's not great, but it's like we sit through the whole thing, and it has Tony Todd.
Good actors.
Yeah,
and that one dude.
Yeah, and I'm not sure his name.
What's his name? He was Bishop in Alien, right?
Yeah. But yeah, we sit through the whole thing, which you know, some movies we don't.
Yeah, we're on our phones.
The Midnight Man,
which
with Robert
I
Englund.
Yeah, and it has that chick. Lin Shaye.
Oh yeah, Lin Shaye's in that one as well.
That was a Dollar Tree good one.
Insidious.
Spooky.
This pile's getting big here. Birds of Prey.
Which I like.
I haven't watched that one yet.
I like the Marvel and DC stuff. You know.
Nothing wrong with that. The One I Love.
That was good. It's got the one dude, Mark whatever, who was in the movie Creep.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
The Handmaid's Tale actress. They go to a cabin, and when they're not both in it, he'll go back in, and you just have to watch it. It's good. Yeah. There's they never really explained their doubles.
Yeah. The Cured.
Yep, zombies who become cured, and trying to reintegrate back into society that doesn't trust them.
Here's a 90s movie I like a lot, as far as what's his name's movies. Mike Myers.
Shrek.
But yeah, it has a lot of it's in San Francisco, and it has he's a beat poet, and there's a lot of beat references in there.
I told you guys, if he's got beatnik stuff or writer stuff, he likes it.
The Holiday. I've never watched this one.
Chick flick. You know that's yours.
Yeah. Classic movie here with it's a cool steelbook too. But you know, obviously everybody knows what that movie is. Mallrats, another Clark movie. It's funny. You all know that. Shrek, the third, and Shrek 2, and probably Shrek 1 around here somewhere. I'm sure we'll run into it. Murder Party,
which was better than I thought it would be. As a Dollar Tree when I'm like,
and it was very campy.
It was good.
Very fun.
That poor guy.
It says on the back, Napoleon Dynamite meets the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Pretty accurate.
Yeah, I would agree. It's pretty good. I like the guy in the Warriors costume.
Yeah, that's right. Dead Silence.
That's what's missing from our collection. We go to the thrift store and see a copy of Warriors for $2, and we don't get it because we're in the Dollar Tree mindset.
I love Warriors.
We're so stupid. We should have picked it up.
This one, 3 feature films, Vincent Price. It has,
which is a lie.
Yeah,
that is a dirty lie.
Got one film on here.
We got it from the Dollar Tree, and it's just got The Last Man on Earth.
Which
well, I don't care. Really it's still a good deal for $1.
I like Last Man.
But it was advertised for $3.
Yeah.
Still, what can you do?
Aladdin.
Which is mine. I like.
Yep, that was. We had to get that.
And I
on
like the.
pre-order.
I
Those are hard
should
to
get the live action. I like that one too.
Yeah, I've seen that one. It Follows.
It's one of my favorites.
Zombie World.
Hilarious Dollar Tree find.
Yeah,
I like Zombie Jesus with the cowboys.
yeah. This movie sort of wore a little long for me, but at first it was really hilarious.
It was better than you thought it would be.
Yeah, we tried to watch this one the other night.
Which wasn't bad. We just weren't in the mood to watch movies.
It's again campy. You know, not everything has to be like top-notch cinema, right? Demolition with your boy Jake Gyllenhaal.
I did not like.
Yeah, we didn't.
Don't even put that back in the pile. I don't know where I want to put it.
Ouija 4. Yeah, we watched that one.
It wasn't bad. That's why we got the other one.
Yeah, that's where we got the Charlie one. Ouija Summoning.
We need to watch.
So the Ouija. We watched this one the other night, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
It was just
Again,
as good as I remember.
a classic. Luke Perry, Christy Swanson, Don Sutherland, Paul Rubens.
I can't get over how much his son Jungle Boy looks like him.
I know he does so much. Creed, you know, like I was just saying earlier, we watched Creed 1 and 2.
You should keep that out so you can put it on the top shelf with your Rockies.
Yeah, it belongs on the top. It's a good one. Atticus Institute, we just recently purchased.
Yeah, I got off at eBay. I like this one. This one's good. Set that one aside. I'm going to put it on my second shelf.
Yeah, that one's really good.
And get Buffy, too. I'll put her on the second
that's
shelf.
A classic. Speaking of classics, here's Flash Gordon.
Ugh,
I don't actually care about the Ted movies, so I haven't watched those, but I bought it just for Flash Gordon.
You going to put that on your top?
I don't think it would be top shelf material, but it's fun. It's a fun movie.
The way you put it over.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Guilty pleasure movie, as if a lot of these aren't guilty pleasure, but Hot Tub Time Machine.
It's
This movie's
funny.
hilarious.
If you don't put it on the top shelf, put it by mine. I'll put it on the second.
Again, it's got the Cusack.
It's funny.
It's funny. It is a funny one. I forgot you had that Outlander.
Yep.
Volume 1.
That should go on the shelf with the TV stuff.
Yeah, that's on the wrong shelf. And this one's another surprise one that's good with Ray
Oh,
Wise. Yeah. And yeah, it's a really fun one.
Dollar Tree find, obviously.
Won't give it away, but if you see it, it's worth $1 at least. It's good.
Save that. I'll put it on the second.
All right.
All right, you guys. The last shelf is ginormous. You better wet your whistle because you're gonna need it because it's huge.
Yeah,
all right,
it's a
let me
big
get
shelf.
these. Look, the pug's like you opened up a bang.
Mm-hmm.
That
You don't
bag's
need
not for
caffeine.
You.
You don't need caffeine.
All right, I'm gonna get those DVDs out.
All right, guys, let's finish this video, and this one's gonna be massive shelf. It's
This is the 5th and final shelf.
and this one had stacks upon stacks in front of stacks, and a lot of the Dollar Tree movies that we piled up and haven't got to yet are in this pile, along with some various other stuff. But
let's be real, we need more shelves.
we need more shelves, so let's start getting through these, shall we? But this is gonna be epic. Winter's Tale, Colin Farrell. I've never watched this.
Dollar Tree, haven't watched yet.
Smoking Guns.
Haven't watched yet.
Just funny, you got this because you said it looked like a Guy Ritchie film, and you passed up a Guy Ritchie film to get it. It's kind of ironic. I think you ended up getting that one anyways.
Well, we'll see, won't
90.
we? Yeah, Victor sent me that one.
Oh, that's right. That's right. If somebody gave us something, I don't mention who it did. It's only because I'm sitting here overwhelmed. We got so much to get through. A Kind of Murder.
Which I watched. It was all right.
Starring that dude, Patrick Wilson.
The Conjuring husband.
Yeah. The Signal.
That was a Dollar Tree one that wasn't bad.
Don't Hang Up.
I liked.
Moonwalkers. I think we got this for the cover.
Yep, I watched a little bit of it and didn't get a chance to finish it.
Yeah.
If you hear a weird noise, I'm sitting in a chair and the pug's trying to dig.
City of Sin. Have we watched that yet? It's got a good set. It's got Michael B. Jordan.
Well, if you see here, put it on the floor. We'll put that up by the TV to watch.
Quantum Voyage.
I didn't care for it.
There's a Guy Ritchie film, Rock and Rolla, and another film called The Losers.
Yep.
I've not watched.
You guys, did you notice in the beginning of this video his hair was wet?
Yeah, we've been doing this video a long time.
Now his hair is dry.
The Intruders. It says from the executive producer of The X-Files.
Yep. My hand's starting to shake. I've been holding this camera.
Choke Slam. We got this because it has Mick Foley.
Wrestling.
Ghost Stories.
Mm-hmm.
This
Hey,
one,
keep that one out. I want to watch that one, actually.
here's one that
Thanks.
I tried to convince you to watch. You wouldn't watch at the time because it was late and spoofy, and it's an Asian horror film.
Oh, no, that's spooky looking.
Yeah, it looks good. We'll put that in the. That's a
Oh.
magnet release.
We'll have to watch it when you're not on night shift.
some Resident Evil movies.
Yep.
Where did we go? Class from the universe of Doctor Who.
Mm-hmm.
You watched that yet?
No.
When Demons of the Prairie.
We still haven't watched it, and you want to put it down on the
Yeah, I'm
floor?
putting it there because it has some great sound design, so I hear, and that's what piqued my interest. First of all, Pastor Shepherd
I
with
liked.
Danny Trejo. We got a lot of movies just because he was on the box.
And we like them.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Away We Go. I don't know anything about that one.
That one movie was it was okay.
This doesn't look like something either one of us would get. It has Van Damme in it. Swelter. Oh, I think I remember getting this now. You got it because it has
Yeah, the Morgan from Walking
I
Dead.
don't know his real name, but he's a good actor.
Mm-hmm. I liked Elizabeth Harvest.
Yeah, it was different.
Mm-hmm.
It was not what I expected.
Most all of these are Dollar Trees too, guys. So I'm not going to say it every time.
Resident Evil.
Arthur sent that one. It was
Yep.
cool.
Vendetta.
Mm-hmm.
The Death of Superman.
Arthur sent too. We still have to watch that one.
Yeah, we'll put that down here. We got so much to get through, you guys. So little time. The Comic Kids.
You said you asked somebody on Instagram if that one was any good. You said they said it was all right.
Yeah.
Put that down there.
Yeah, we need to watch that one. Galveston.
Put that down there. That was one I've been wanting to watch.
Oh boy, this Get Two piles getting big. This one we watched. Death Race.
Yep, that I liked. It was. I don't know if I liked it actually.
It was okay. It wasn't as good as the original, but you know, it had the same sort of
Mm-hmm.
premise. I mean, dystopian
I
future
liked
sort of
Visions.
stuff. Visions.
Mm-hmm.
Bad Words was sort of cute. It was okay. It wasn't like the greatest, but it was fun. Classic.
Yes.
Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. RoboCop.
I liked the remake.
Yeah, me too. I didn't think I would, but I did. Shadow Dancer.
It's okay.
Friday the 13th Part 5, The New Beginning. It's the one where the ambulance driver was Jason.
And it had suicide in it
Yeah, Suicide had a
from
brief
Return
role.
of the Living Dead.
Yeah, he had a small role.
Wasn't Suicide the one that killed the guy?
Yeah, he was a psycho in the halfway house. Friday the 13th Part 1 and 2. Another copy of Frank.
We love you, Frank.
Purple Rain, classic Prince. The Bang Bang Club. I don't know what that is. Let's see.
A loose Lord of the Rings.
A loose Lord of the Rings. Another Ouija movie. Do we have the Ouija collection?
I think we
don't know,
do.
We might. Trust.
It's hard to keep up with these when you're getting Dollar Tree movies.
Yeah, you get them and then worry about watching them later. Shark Night.
You picked that out.
I did. I'm the director of Final Destination. Asher, another Ron Perlman flick.
That we bought because of the cover and Ron Perlman.
The Padre has Tim Roth. I think that's the
I
reason
watched
we
that one.
bought
It was alright.
Another pile here. We got a VHS stuck in here.
Oh yeah, that movie was great.
Girlfriend from Hell with Dana Ashbrook from Twin
Uh-huh.
Peaks and Wax.
Yeah, Wax Mutant.
Waxworks.
House of Waxworks, where he went into the one where he was a werewolf.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Wish we had a
cheesy movie.
VCR.
I wish we did. Cracked, Pushed to the Edge. Don't know what that is even. Battle Creek, I think you got because it had a Skarsgård.
Yep, the It one.
Yep. Manhattan Undying. Did you watch that?
Yeah, it was okay.
Gravity. There's a big blockbuster movie with Clooney and
I think Arthur sent you that.
yep, and Sandra Bullock. That's right.
Mhm.
Keanu. Funny movie.
Yes,
Tammy.
that's all right.
Horrible Bosses 2. Trans-Siberian. I don't know anything about that. It said it has Woody Harrelson.
No, watch that one. It's good.
Your boy Owen Wilson. Paul Rudd.
He's
How Do
one
You
of the
Know?
ones I have a hard time separating the actor from,
Map to the Stars, and this is a Cronenberg film, but
Mhm.
I need to.
You have put it on the floor to watch
yeah,
later.
I need to give that one a shot. Stat. Oh, the Bye Bye Man.
That was good. Oh, did I just say the Bye Bye Man was good? I'm distracted by what the Bye Bye Man's all right. It's like
I've not watched it. I can't say.
the Adios Amigo.
Road Warrior classic film.
Yes.
Dystopian
The Bye Bye
future.
Man's okay.
RoboCop.
Yep.
Bam.
I think the original.
Yep. The Nice Guys was funny.
Yep.
That was actually
I like that one.
better than I thought it would be. American Poltergeist. Isabel. Forest to Death we need to watch. Again, another one we bought because of Danny Trejo. The Insomniac. Shuttle. The Convent.
Getting through it.
We're gonna make it, you guys. Thanks for hanging there with us. I hope that
Are you still
enjoying.
with us?
You still there? You need to pause this and take a break. It's fun. The intruders.
We'll be your background noise while you watch TikToks.
Sherlock Holmes. Strangerland with Nicole Kidman. The Woman in Black 2.
Which I watched on TV and I liked.
God Bless America with Bobcat Goldthwait.
Mm-hmm.
Supercon.
Jason Stackhouse.
Jason Stackhouse. Oh boy, we're gonna make it, you guys. Andron, starring one of those Baldwin fellas.
The one that was married to the Kim Basinger.
Yep. The Summoning. Ouija House. The Eyes of My Mother.
I want to watch that one. That one looks good.
Should I put it down here?
Yep.
Magnet Release. The Boy. I'll Take Your Dead. The Ides of March.
I have a pug snoring on my lap.
She gave up. Wakefield, starring Bryan Cranston. The Bloodlands. And Frankenstein versus the Mummy and the Frankenstein Theory. We haven't watched that one. We watched that one. It was one of those that kind of surprised us. It was a fun
We actually
movie.
didn't go on our phones.
Yeah, we actually watched the whole thing. Jack and Jill. Bedazzled. There's a, I don't know when this came out.
I like Brendan
80s,
Fraser.
90s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Cameron Romero presents Zombies as Tony Todd.
Yep.
Jack the Giant Slayer.
It's pretty good.
Miss Meadows.
We got a growling pug.
Paranormal Activity. That's one. And there's three. The Mind's Eye. It's got the dude from Beyond the Gates. Okay, we're making it. We're gonna make it.
You still have plenty to go through.
I know it. Police Academy 1 and 2. I haven't seen these movies since I was a kid.
I picked those up without you. I thought you liked them.
Lake Fear 3. Big Bad Wolves we got because it was Best Film of the Year by Tarantino. So I don't know if Tarantino lied or not because we haven't watched it yet. Searching for Paradise, a Sundance film. Sounded interesting. We haven't watched it yet. Dominion, the prequel to The Exorcist.
We've seen. It's got
Born.
Skarsgård Daddy.
Born to Royalty.
I think Victor sent that one.
Yeah, I think so. The Neon Demon.
Which viewers said you got to go back and buy.
Yeah.
We did.
So
It was
did.
alright.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
How's your bang?
It's good. The Devil's Gate. It was okay.
UFO weird snake aliens.
The F Word with Daniel Radcliffe. I don't know what it is. Lizzie Kaplan and Save the Date. Exorcist: The Beginning. Blackwood. I don't know what it is. But
That one's pretty good. I liked it.
The cover is creepy.
The weird time stuff.
How to Be Single. I don't know what that is. All right. Hot Pursuit. I don't know why I'm laughing at some of these guys. Along with the Gods.
I think these are Korean.
Yeah, I think so. And it looks fun.
Mm-hmm.
A fantasy epic smash box office records in Korea. Inception. Christopher Nolan flick, I believe. Yeah. We got a Danny Trio double pack. The Burning
of
Dead.
the Dead.
Man, these lava covered zombies. Lake Placid versus Anaconda.
You picked that out.
It has Robert Englund. So we are your friends. I didn't even know we bought that. I've seen it at the Dollar Tree a lot. Hangman's Curse. The Devil Incarnate. Nice slipcover there. Bear with me, guys. I'm making a mess. Surveillance. We got this basically because Jennifer Lynch directed it. It was okay. What do you think? What do you think?
It was all right.
Trailer Park Shark. The name says it all. It's a fun one. It's cheesy.
The pug is so
What you would
confused.
expect.
That should be on the movie shelf.
Yeah, this is actually a
Or TV show stuff.
TV show, so that belongs on the other shelf. Tom Hardy, Taboo. I've never watched it, but it is a TV show. Meet Joe Black. Who doesn't like The Rock? About Last Night. It's like Rock's buddy, Kevin Hart. Air with Norman Reedus. Kirsten Dunst, Melancholia. Paranormal Activity 2.
If you hear scratching, it's the pug trying to get around these DVDs.
You never know what you're going to get with a Nicolas Cage flick.
That one was
It's
okay.
either going to be great or it's going to be bad. Nicolas Cage.
Choo-choo. Abby, will you please
I
get
like
the pug?
Nicolas Cage.
Oh, look at her.
Pug. Death House got this because it is the Expendables of horror. As Kane Hodder, Bill Moseley, Dee Wallace, Sid Haig. It's what you would expect. It's kind of weird, actually. It's okay. Diary of the Dead.
Got that on
Romero.
eBay.
I want to put this down in the to-watch pile.
Yeah.
It's Joaquin Phoenix. I'm still here. Hangover. Steelbook.
Yep. Dollar Tree find.
Boo.
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 I think Victor sent that one.
Lime Life. Better Off Zed.
That's all right.
Diana, Queen of Hearts. Okay.
You're getting through
We're
them.
getting through them. I Saw the Devil. Magnet release.
That one's good.
That one is a good one. Kiss of the Damned.
It's okay.
Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie.
I got that like 2 or 3 years ago at the Dollar Tree and still haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it. Darkness Reigns. Haven't watched it yet. Still sealed. Him. I don't know that one. Vampire Dog. Here's a big old pack of Western movies. And we haven't watched any of them. But went to, started playing Red Dead Redemption, and all of a sudden I went through a massive Western phase. So, Hostel. Eli Roth flick. Detective D. 3 Detective D movies. Here's a movie monster mix. Horror Beyond the Grave in 12 films. Doctor Who Series 8 Part 1.
Yep.
Playback. Starring Christian Slater. Tell. I don't know anything about this except that Jason Lee looks way too happy holding that gun.
He does. He looked crazy.
We Love You, Sally Carmichael. Heard of it. Don't know anything about it though. Oh my goodness, you guys, we're getting down to the wire here. Stephen Mower, Evidence.
Bill Compton.
Quid Pro Quo, starring chick from...
We got it because it's got the guy from Carnival and then the Conjuring lady.
Yeah, Nick Stahl and Vera Farmiga. They're both good actors. Bad Milo. Behemoth.
I like the way you said
monster.
that.
Okay.
So
Some
sent
Dick
by
Tracy.
Victor.
Yeah, Victor sent us some Dick Tracy.
And the
Classic.
other one right there, the Sin City.
Yeah, Sin City. Bullet Head. Don't know. Blood Rain. Don't know. Here's some more spaghetti western double feature. The Last Gun and $4 of Revenge.
Sounds exciting.
It does. Batman Forever.
Arnold as Mr. Freeze.
War Dogs. Manglehorn. Al Pacino. The Double. I don't know anything about that. It's got Richard Gere, it looks like. Alright, guys.
Special shout out to our daughter Abby for being on the side, putting these movies back on the
Yeah.
shelf for us.
This turned into a 3-person job. Lovely Molly, right? Yeah,
Yep.
Lovely Molly. Men in Black, you all know what that is. Luna, you watched that?
No, not yet.
I haven't watched it, but the cover kept calling to me. It's a cool cover. The Devil's Dolls, they will possess you.
If you're lucky.
Paranormal Abduction. Crow. Life Giver and Life Taker. All We Had with Katie Holmes. The Toolbox Murders.
Doctor Who should be over on the TV
Yeah,
series
sure.
stuff.
I stuck a Doctor Who over here. Oh, well.
I'm not digging it back out.
Yeah, don't do it. It's not gonna hurt. Another BBC ghost story. This one has dropped several drops back, and we still haven't watched Bubble, but everybody says it's well worth watching.
Yeah.
The Paperboy with John
I'll watch that
Cusack,
one. It's
Matthew
alright.
McConaughey, Zac Efron, Nicole Kidman. Yeah, we got another all-star cast here. Red Island,
That one was alright.
The Apparition,
Spooky.
Steve Carell and Seeking a Friend for the End of the World.
Yeah, I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it either. It's alright.
Here's some Alfred Hitchcock, some very like early Hitchcock I'd never heard of on that one. Henry's Crime with Keanu Reeves, Vera Farmiga.
That one wasn't bad.
Her, Joaquin.
This is the first one that you got from the Dollar Tree,
Yeah,
and it
this
was
is-
in this weird case.
Yeah, it's the first thing ever. That was years ago. Got the Motorcycle Diaries before I've got the recent Blu-ray copy.
It was in a case without a cover.
Yeah, so still got that. This one's got 18 films on there. A bunch
I've watched it, and some of them are alright.
Yeah.
It's not bad for a
It's
buck.
got the original Little Shop of Horrors with Jack Nicholson.
Yep.
976 Evil 2. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on here.
Not that 976 Evil 2 is good, but it's on there.
Yeah, exactly. Another one with a creepy cover.
That one's good. I liked it.
I like the cover.
Oh, the last bit.
We made
Wow.
it. We've come so far. The Puffy Chair. It's got that dude again from Creep. Mark Duplass. I never watched that one. Well, I've seen rumors like about a road trip or something. Warning Shot. Don't know. Fear of Drake. Immigrant. Another Joaquin film.
I seen that on TV. It was good.
Here's 4 movies in one. John Carpenter's The Ward. Not watched that one yet. Violent and Daisy. Going back to the 80s, Superman 2. Black Mass with Johnny Depp. The Wannabe, executive producer Martin Scorsese. If I Stay. One Last Thing. The Other Side. Fear the Reapers. Slam Dance release. And Susan Sarandon and The Meddler.
Got a big old crush on Susan Sarandon. Look at that.
That's not true.
Sure.
Anyways,
Look, you're blushing.
with that said, I hope you liked this massive video.
Did you guys make it to the end?
If you made it to the end, thanks for hanging in there. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, and you're interested in seeing our other shelf over there, which I totally lost all steam to go through today, featuring a lot of our TV shows and
It's not as
documentaries.
massive as this.
Yeah.
But if you're curious.
Yeah, we got TV shows, video games, and all that media on another shelf.
If
If you're
you wanna
interested,
see.
let us know. We'll make it.
We'll
We
make the
don't care.
video. If
We don't care.
you say make it, we'll make
We'll
it.
make it. We're here to serve.
Out
So,
of all of the movies that we showed you guys, which ones do you like?
and some of the ones we haven't watched yet, which one, just tell us, man, you need to watch that one now.
Or if you've seen
Let us
one that
know.
we haven't watched yet and it's horrible, please let us know before we watch it.
Before we waste our time. So,
Yeah, give us a thumbs up for this massively long. This now you guys have seen all of our movies.
yeah.
That's everything we have,
So,
except for our video games and TV shows and stuff.
so please give us a thumbs up.
Subscribe so we can give you, because not out of our collection, but we pick up extra copies when we go to Dollar Tree to give you guys stuff.
Yeah,
like
it's a
I
whole
said,
nother thing.
Wolf Cop.
Yeah, we have that's a whole nother collection
Brand
of
new and
movies,
sealed.
giveaways. So,
Like, subscribe, comment, and thanks for watching.
Yep.
And we'll talk to you guys later.
see ya.
Bye.